What's up everyone, Lethal Concept here. So if you're wondering what the hell this is Starcraft 2. So this is probably not what you're used to seeing on my channel, Mass Effect Andromeda. I have been playing a lot of Starcraft 2 as well. I just haven't been uploading any of these, so I thought I'd just upload it just to show you guys a bit of the gameplay. So if you didn't know, in Starcraft 2 there is a campaign and co-op mode inside these tabs like multiplayer, arcade, collection, and replays. And in co-op you go up against one other player to verse against the AI, and obviously I am going on brutal difficulty. Brutal difficulty is the hardest difficulty in StarCraft 2 as of this moment. Most of you guys probably know what StarCraft is, and obviously StarCraft 2 is the sequel. So a lot of characters, well, if you've played StarCraft, you know there's like only three main races, right? You got Terran, you got Zerg, and you got Protoss. And now in co-op, you got different commanders that are the same race, but they have different units inside the race. So this is what guy's obviously Terran, this one's Zerg, and this one's Protoss. Here I'm playing a Zerg-like character, but he also has Terran-like units, and you only get these kind of commanders inside co-op. So it's like really cool mode. It has a really cool couple of different play styles and such that you won't be able to play in StarCraft 2 normally, that is. So here we do have doubles with Terran. I reckon, and mine is Stukov. This is the actual default Zerg, the Kerrigan commander. My Stukov commander is more of a very, you can play two playstyles with Stukov, a very mass infantry or go with tech units. I'm just going to go mass infantry, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the kind of footage here. So here you obviously are going to stick with building up your mineral, or like your workers to get your economy going.
Its activation has begun, but it needs more time to be completed. Defending the temple until then is your main objective.
Do not worry. We will kill anyone who gets close.
So there's quite a bunch of different like maps as well for co-op missions. So this is one of the maps. Here we have to defend this temple against anything that comes to try and kill it. Also there's a couple of thrashers, or that's what they're called, and basically they attack the temple from long range, so you got to go and kill the thrashers as well. Here we're just standard building up the economy. Now this is my barracks, but I'm not actually going to get any units from the barracks yet, and that is because all the units from the barracks are actually on timed life. If you see these guys, I have 104-second duration, so they actually are on timed life, so I don't want to get any of these right now. But I am going to start getting these bunkers. Now for Stukov with bunkers, they actually have kind of like a secondary function. They actually have like 6 units inside, but they'll also periodically spawn units, so that's very useful for me as well. And these will act as my static defense for when we get the first wave rush, which is coming in now.
We need more minerals. We require
These
more
Terrans know
minerals.
nothing of pain.
So we also got, each faction also has like these abilities. Is he not coming to help me? Is he okay? Oh no, he's going for these. So that's fine. So each, or what should I say, each kind of commander also has these specialized abilities up top for your playstyle as well. So for me, I got, this is to rally all my infantry units, and also this is to infest an structure which spawns those little kind of like termite things, which you saw a bit earlier. And also these are my kind of like heroic units, so I'm going to save my heroic units for here instead.
I have been working on something.
Yeah, I'm just going to set him to attack.
What's going on? Will do. Go ahead. Yo, SCV ready.
Not enough. Our forces are under attack. Our forces have met the enemy
The
in
Alexander
combat.
is prepared for launch.
And there he goes down. So sorry if I'm not doing a lot of concentrating or a lot of talk. I'm just doing a lot of
We are
micromanagement.
detecting hybrid.
Then let's kill them, quickly.
First hybrid should be here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to replace
The
all of
temple
my...
is beginning to awaken. It won't be long before it
Looks like
activates
my
itself.
ally is not really even doing much, so unfortunately I am stuck holding my base by myself. Normally this isn't supposed to... Now here you can see my infest structure, which spawns a lot of those little things. So here I'm just gonna like tell my ally to actually help, because you know it is a co-op mission, you know. I'll do this myself. So I guess you guys get to see me carry someone on a brutal mission because, you know, it doesn't seem like you want to help me. Which is always nice. Yeah, I'm actually going to go in this order instead.
We have met the enemy.
We require more minerals.
Well, now he's moving out, which is very nice, you know. It is very hard to do if it's just one person doing this, so you kind of really need more. Now this is, I don't have a lot of minerals, but I guess I could once I'm my overlord spawn. So here you see I'm spawning, and if I use my infantry barracks as well, I can spawn a lot of these little guys, which basically act as my units.
Evolution.
The zenith stones near the temple have become unstable. It may be wise to dispose of them.
Don't really need to go that far.
Evolution completed.
An apocalypse is ready for spawning.
Evolution complete. More overlords required.
You have successfully shattered a zenith stone. 2 more await you.
Our forces are under attack.
I call this the apocalypse. See it in action. What's going on?
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Man, he's really slow. This is a spare base, so you should get this up ASAP. But it doesn't look like he wants to.
These monsters should not exist. I will make it so.
Better to rally here.
This better be good.
We need more.
It really does kind of feel like doing everything by myself, but that's fine. Stukov has a lot of leeway because all of your units are really cheap and very effective once you get a lot of them, which is what I'm doing right now.
Our allies' base is threatened.
Is he gonna die? It doesn't look like he's holding his own.
We require
Oh boy, isn't that great.
That could have gone much better.
Evolution completed.
I'm actually going to rally these to the Zenith Stone. And I'm actually going to save up my minerals right now so that I could actually have a bunch to spawn near my base when necessary.
I've got the
Our
enemy. Let's
allies'
kill
base
them.
is threatened.
There remains one last Zenith Stone.
I could do is start building some bunkers as well for static defense. Now the next Thrasher will spawn here, which is why I set my rally point here. But also I can see there's a bunch of enemies, so I'm going to set them over there. Maybe build a couple more as well.
The hybrid threaten us.
Well then, we'll have to do something about that.
I do have infest structure. Now these bunkers are pretty tanky by themselves, so I don't necessarily need to infest them yet.
Not enough minerals.
He's only defending one, so he's not even
The Alexander
taking
is
his
ready
natural.
for use. That fight cost me quite a few forces.
Because if he doesn't take his natural, it's actually I could actually really use it.
Infestation, double the power, yes?
Amon is assailing the temple with a Void Thrasher. It has to be eliminated.
So I want to kill these before I actually go for my... I'm actually going to infest that. And then set my rally point once I've done enough damage on this side.
Our forces are under attack.
And then actually unload all my bunkers which have all these infested minions to actually go as well. Now these will actually spawn over time, so you can actually unload them for a quick burst of units
Our
per se.
allies are in combat.
Can't actually target the mineral line here. So send these that way. Get upgrades as well.
Void Thrasher defeated.
Is there something invisible here?
Our enemy has sent in drop pods.
So thank God I've got these bunkers over here, so I can infest structures. And yeah, is there something invisible here? Yeah, there is. Guess I should get a
Enemy
Starcraft.
drop pods incoming.
Checking to see if anything needs to be infested,
Our forces are
but
under
they are
attack.
fine in terms of health.
Amon has summoned a Void Thrasher. It will severely harm the temple for as long as it lives.
Now I don't think my ally can actually do this, so I'm actually going to rally them all the way across. I shouldn't, but it looks like he's not going to be able to take down the Void Thrasher by
Not enough
himself.
minerals.
So I'm going to have to do it for him.
Evolution completed.
I'm going to actually get two of these over here. And that will be my number 2 for my observers. Or my detectors is what I should say.
Hybrid energy signature detected.
We cannot allow them to roam freely.
A Void Thrasher has been
I see.
annihilated.
This is an attack wave, that big red dot, which is why I'm going to send them all the way across to start dealing damage. And I'm going to have my heroic units come down here if I need to. But it looks like they should be fine for now if I invest.
Infestation can do.
As you can see, I see a lot of units, so what I might do is actually wait for them to clump up before I send in my big guy here.
Forces have met the enemy in combat.
And now that I got a lot of minerals, I can start making a ton of barracks as well. 5 is the usual amount that I'll go for.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Of course, he's not going to go for the optional objective, so I might as well send a bunch of units that way as well.
Them will be satisfying.
Evolution completed. Our forces are under attack.
Well, he does have some units now, which is good. We kind of really need those. But if he's not taking that, I might as well take it because I could really use
The Alexander flies again.
I don't think I can target that building as well.
Our allies' base is threatened. Our forces are under attack.
Let's see.
It pains me to see the Zenith stones destroyed.
Yep, all my bunkers got down, I think.
I will
So
see
we're gonna
the
need to
enemy
start
in
setting
hell.
couple
The enemy is in my grip. Move in for the kill.
Might actually put them a bit further back.
Our allies are in combat.
Keep these here
Evolution
maybe.
complete.
Move these a bit further back. Might be a
The
bit
temple is
better
under
idea.
siege from a Void Thrasher. Slay it before it deals too much damage.
Oh
Our
yeah.
forces have met the enemy in combat.
But honestly, more experienced players would have like a really large army now,
Detected.
and all have also taken.
Do not let them survive.
So I'll actually let him take the and actually defend our base from that. As you can see, I killed right. As you can see, there's a lot of enemies coming, but can he can't even push out.
Our
It
allies
honestly feels like this guy's a new player. Like at the rate he's playing, it kind of feels like he's a new player. Now he can't deal with that.
It seems my
He's gonna actually infest early to hopefully. Yeah, this guy's not doing so. We might actually fail this mission. I wasn't expecting this with a mastery 40. So if that orange number means mastery, it means that person has progressed past the original wave. And like even one of my bunkers died here. Might not even be worth getting bunkers. I bet you he's not even upgrading his units. Is he?
ready for spawning.
evolution completed.
The temple is nearly operational. Stand firm, commanders.
We
The
should
battle
be
is
able
not
to
won.
do this, but I'm not sure.
This
But we
will
should
all
be able
over
to.
soon, one way or another.
So what I was going to do is, I'm actually going to go and try and
It
grab
seems we will have to deal
that
with more than
natural.
one Thrasher this time. Make haste,
It's actually
commanders.
probably not worth it at this point, to be honest. So I'm actually going to hope that he can actually hold off on that side. Because
We need more men.
my units are fairly slow, but I can group them en masse. But they're kind of like, they don't have a lot of good mobility. So what I'm hoping is he can actually hold that side, so that when I'm finished with this Void Thrasher, that I can actually send my units to that side,
I've
the other
stunned
side.
the enemy. Kill them.
That's the plan right now. As you can see, this, yeah. Wasn't expecting him to, oh no, he might be able to.
Energy
No, I don't think he can.
signature
Not,
detected.
don't think he might be.
One
I don't think he
secret
can.
weapon. We will rid him of them.
Void Thrasher obliterated.
Oh no, he did it.
Our allies are in combat.
I mean, he might have left that expansion for me, but the thing is, I don't know because he never said anything. So, like, I can't read his mind or whatever.
Our allies are in combat.
Yep,
My
Never
legions
mind.
are getting torn apart
Our
out there.
forces
He
are
needs
under
help.
attack.
Let's unload all of our bunkers and start mass sending all of my units there because, yeah, as you can see, he needs help. So, very fun playstyle. You just like massing units and you got so many bunkers that start spawning periodically, and you got your infested compound which spawns periodically as well. So, yeah, he needs help.
Forces have met the
I'm
enemy.
actually going to save my Alexander for maybe
Our allies
my
are
base
is
here.
under attack.
The Alexander.
What I'm actually going to do is infest this side early,
Double the infestation.
so that they start
double the
going towards the enemy
Slaughter.
ASAP.
Our forces are under attack.
So this will stall out enough that my
Our forces
that
have
my
met the enemy in
units can start coming back and they can start dealing with the enemy on this side. And we've done it! Yeah, I wasn't expecting to go up to honestly to pair up with a mediocre player, but hey, Stukov, we did it though.
The temple has been primed. Its activation will eradicate Amon's remaining forces.
And
Well
that's
done,
really it
commanders.
for the core missions. I hope you enjoyed the footage. I know this isn't like my usual kind of games that I play, but I really enjoy playing cult missions on Starcraft 2. For me, that is. And obviously here, so to explain the master a bit, like every hero goes up to level 15, as you can see the 15 number, and then mastery is basically extra points, or like when you played over 15 and you gain those experience points, they go into mastery, which you can use in your power set to actually gain extra functions. Like for me, if I was to go mech, I would go mech attack speed, but I'm going infested infantry, so I have infested infantry duration. So yeah, that's really it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the footage. I'll see you next time. See ya!